trusting people. Okay, because we are bound by standards, we are required by the auditing standard to be very skeptical of clients, of management. So you get a bit tired because like client management, everything they say, everything they do, everything they give you, you have to be skeptical, you have to test, check, you have to audit. So when it's someone who is perceived to be independent, okay, or better still, a specialist, we tend to take the thing from them and say, well, I'm going to rely on this. This looks like a solid piece of audit evidence. So we preserve it in the audit working papers and say, this is it. Okay? And I think what these few standards, okay, and 600 is going to tell us is that you can't just do that. Okay? You can't just put a piece of paper, okay, that is given by this so-called specialist or expert and put it into your working paper and say, this is it. Okay? There are things that we need to do. There are more things that we need to work on in order to arrive at that conclusion, right? So the key concept, okay, firstly, what we need to do is to recognize that we as auditor are solely responsible for the piece of opinion called audit report. Okay, we are solely responsible. Not good, okay, touch wood, anything happen, okay, we cannot say, well, I rely on this piece of thing, okay, please go chase after that other person. Okay, I think the regulators here will say, no. Okay, you are the one responsible. And the second thing we need to recognize is that we can't just take this piece of paper and say it's gospel. Okay, we need to prove that it's not junk. Okay, how do you prove that it's not junk? There are a few things we need to do, and in the context of the few SSA that I'm going to go through, there are specific requirements. But generally, okay, what we need to do as external auditors is to prove that the person preparing it know what they're doing. Okay, how to prove that this is not junk? Okay, the person who is doing it know what they're doing. Okay, and then the information that go into preparing this, okay, is appropriately tested, is consistent, okay, with your audit work. Okay, so I think that's the overall helicopter view. Okay, when we go through the next few slides, very technical, dry stuff, you will realize that we keep coming back to this concept. Okay? So before we do the slides